Welcome back to Approved for All Audiences. I am Tim Bentine. That is Chester, Leaning Tower of Cheese, Chase Newport. This is our show. We do a little thing where we talk about movies and we quiz each other at the end.
Ooh-wee. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome back. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
I think everybody should vote, Tim.
In the Polyographus?
In the Polyographus, and yeah, of course. Yeah. Me? Come on.
So before we get into the show here, we just want to thank you all for liking, commenting, subscribing, watching this shit multiple times, telling your friends, telling your dad, jerking off your mom. Like, it's super cool. We stand by all of it. Slippery slides, slippery rides. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, baby, do I.
Well, we're wet and wild.
Hey, where can you find us?
We can thank you. That's my cohort there. We are on Instagram at Approved for All Audiences. You can find us on Twitter at Approved for All. And if you want to check out our polls on Instagram, you can find me at Tim Bentine on both of those things, Instagram and Facebook. But we'd appreciate if you check out the Approved for All Audiences pages.
Yeah.
That's, we're going to let you slide doing my personals here. But, then when the time comes, we're going to drop the eggs.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for some audio-only options or you want to visit our website, it is approvedforallaudiences.buzzsprout.com.
Wowee. Look at this cat. Look at this cool fella.
I think.
It is.
Okay, good. But anyway, yeah, everybody, welcome in. Yeah, this is going to be a great show. We're happy to be with you, and let's get into it.
Do we have something else? You want to do some shout-outs?
Oh, I think we got some shout-outs this week.
Yeah, hit me with them.
First shout-out, Brother Jake. Thank you for commenting and liking and
ex-roommate, good guy.
Getting in there. Yeah, appreciate you. Shout out Emily and Henry.
Oh, those baby boys, baby girls.
That's right. Those little toddlers. I don't know when toddlers start and when toddlers end, but they're in that spot.
Toddlers and waddlers.
Shout out Mark. What up, Mark? Thank you for the financial advice. Hashtag crypto.
The wood whore.
Yes. Yeah.
He said it, not me.
Who else we got? I think we're gonna shout out my Auntie Melinda.
Auntie Melinda.
Thanks for,
not to be confused with Matilda.
Thank you for getting in here and watching, like I know you do every week, don't you?
Muchas appreciation.
Tim, who you got?
Fucking my dog's pretty cool. I put the old show on loop for the dog to watch when I go to work. I think he likes it. Who knows? Not me.
Oh, shout out Abdul and Do and fucking.
Oh yeah, dude, Saudi Arabia. Arabian Nights they are.
We could really use your gas right about now.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Pipeline. Hook, line, and pipeline.
Oh, boy.
Sinker.
We are just batting 1,000.
We're doing something. We got anything for... What do we do right now, usually?
Typically here, we would transition softly into some of the news of the week.
Well, I think we got a little Tim Thrift Off.
That's right. We have a new segment called Trashy Tees.
Trash is Clay. Is that going to stick?
I wanted to. Trash is Clay.
Trash is Clay. Do you guys know about laserdiscs?
I didn't.
Would you like to?
Yes.
You're about to.
Yay.
So I picked this guy up at the local thrift. A Few Good Men. If you don't know anything about a laserdisc, it's basically a CD and a record made of fucking retard baby. It's about a half pound of movie goodness that isn't that great. Because, holy shit, right? Were you expecting that? I don't think you were. But you also get like a nice jacket of stuff, and that's pretty. I want to say sequential. That's the wrong word. It's pretty normal for every laserdisc I've seen anyway has like a booklet of some kind. They're pretty cool. But you get this guy, and it's much like a record. You got to flip this cocksucker. Each side holds about a half hour, 45 minutes. Not great. So this is A Few Good Men. It's got about a 2-hour, 15 runtime.
Sounds about right.
2 discs, 4 flips. A bad day in my book.
Now, when was the era of when these would have been semi-popular?
Semi-popular? Well, they came out in 78. They kind of hit their stride, late 80s, early 90s. And, yeah, they kind of fizzled out. They were cheaper to produce than VHS tapes.
Oh, okay.
But they're just kind of fiddly. Like, yeah?
What was the player that you needed? Was it like
The laserdisc player, a laserdisc player, and they did have flippable ones. Like I don't know if you were in a kid, wow, that's not what I meant to say. When you were a kid, if you were in your pop's or your mom's car, and you had a cassette deck, and you would hit the fast forward rewind on the tape deck in the rig, and it would flip the tape. It's not physically flipping it, but it's just it's moving the spool from one end to the other. That was basically what it would do.
Did it look like a big DVD player, or like a record player?
Yeah. It would be like a dude. So you see how big this fucking thing is?
Massive.
It's a massive DVD player, and these things spin at 2,300 RPM. Now, for reference, your car idles at about 700 to 900 RPM, and 900 is on the top side. This bitch is ripping like nuts fast, not so crazy.
Where did you find this at?
This was at the local thrift store, Retails.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Usually I call it Paws and Claws. It used to be called Paws and Claws. Then they rebranded to Retails. This is a smarter name, but in my brain, I always call it Paws and Claws.
Why was it called Paws and Claws?
Because they're an animal shelter, so all the funds go to the local humane society. So I try to go there over the Goodwill if I can, but they don't always have what I need, so I go to the Goodwill too. But they have like a pretty big. Wow, that's like I feel like Mulan.
It just got cold in here.
Yeah, I did. This bitch. It's about half a pound of fucking retard CD. It's crazy. But I haven't seen a Laserdisc. That's a Laserdisc. I don't have anything to add to the We've Seen It collection this week. But we do have 4 of the I guess today would be 4 of 12.
Our 12th show.
Yeah. 12th show.
Wow.
Give it up. But yeah, Laserdiscs. They're fucking a wacky thing.
That's cool though, because I don't know if I've ever held one and seen one, and the weight of it is kind of satisfying.
Half a pound. Like it's nuts. They're fucking crazy things.
It's obviously not practical, but it's pretty fun.
I've been gambling with myself, because I'm kind of fucking deck technology Tim. Like, do I need to get a Laserdisc player? No. Do I kind of want one now? Yeah. But another thing that's weird about these, they have digital video. Well, some of them. There's like a plethora of Laserdisc players. Yeah. But typically digital video, analog video, digital audio. So you can do Dolby 5.1 with like VCR quality.
Wow.
Picture.
Good job on plethora.
Yeah. It's been a long day. But that's Laserdiscs. Hopefully, my goal is to find A River Runs Through It on Laserdisc, because fuck that movie, and it'd be the perfect medium to own it on, because I'll never watch it.
Yeah, fuck that movie, but fuck Free Willy.
I already own that. We already own that. It's our collection.
The VHS is fun, but yeah. Was that the only treasure this week?
Yeah, that was the only treasures. I did pick up Ferris Bueller on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And I also got Reservoir Dogs on DVD.
Nice.
There's some good gems out there, guys. Everyone thinks DVD, VHS are dead. I mean, they are. But
yeah.
If it's something you want to own, there's good shit out there to have for like $1. That was $4. But, I mean, I will probably never be able to watch it.
You thrifty, dog.
I like a good thrift.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time.
It does get fun buying shit.
I'm really good at buying stuff, awful at selling.
Well, you got a hell of a collection
of trash. Premium trash.
Trash is clay.
Trash is clay.
Ooh, we coming up on some of the news of the week in the movie sphere?
Dude, let's hit that fucking news, dog.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Yeah.
Sorry about last week. I put the news in the end. Might be. If there's audio deficiencies too, we fucked with audio stuff. Let us know how last week sounded this week. Yes. I don't know what I'm saying.
What do you mean we did news at the end though last week?
Well, we did the news, and then I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't play Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, it's not news without Bill.
It's not news without Bill. Bill would love to hear you say
that. I just threw up out of my front pocket, dude. Fuck that. Yuck.
Your front slit? Oh, God.
Kind of a dry week for us in news this week. I was kind of digging for some good headlines and kind of struggled to find any. But I think the first one that is at least worth mentioning is going to be a prequel to Willy Wonka. This is called Wonka, and it's going to be coming out in 2023, starring Timothée Chalamet, and this is a younger Willy Wonka. And I don't know, Tim, how do you feel about that? Like, are you a Willy Wonka guy?
I don't know. The Willy Wonka always kind of gave me the heebs a little bit when I was I say young boy way too much on this. When I was a lad. Have you seen that meme of Charlie? It's of his teeth, and like these back ones are like non-existent. It's like, this motherfucker doesn't eat any chocolate.
No.
Maybe I'll add in post because it's a hilarious meme. Do you know the hatred for Uncle Joe too?
Is that the uncle that goes with him to the... Not really, no.
That he's bedridden, and then his grandson gets a magic ticket, and then he can magically walk. When I was a kid, I never thought about, like, fuck Uncle Joe. Let's try to switch cameras there. Sorry. Well, fuck him, no. The folks are right. Like, that is a fucking... That's a Ronald Dahl, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
So it was a book?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know that much about the Willy Wonka sphere.
Well, Gene Wilder, you can't go wrong with Gene.
Yes, I do remember him.
The magic chocolate fairy ride scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I could see that.
No, the first one I think is great. I didn't care too much for the Johnny Depp reimagining.
I don't know if I saw it.
It was whatever. I think we took a field trip to it. When did that come out? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
The newer one?
Yeah, it didn't come out in like 2008.
I don't know.
Whatever. I don't know.
Up next on the movie news, we have in 2023 a live action version of The Little Mermaid. And I couldn't find a good picture, but I don't know. The whole live action Disneyverse has been like, I don't know. I didn't hate them. Like,
did you see them all?
I haven't seen Mulan, and I haven't seen...
I kind of refuse to see Mulan.
I heard they took it in a different direction.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard there's no songs.
What?
You fuck yourself without the songs. Be a man. Be a man. Put the songs in there.
Must be swift as... Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I heard. No Mushu either.
What the fuck is this about then?
Dude, you can go fuck yourself.
So this is just Braveheart in Asia.
There's 2 tapes, folks.
I didn't mind Beauty and the Beast. I like Emma Watson, so that was kind of fun. But like,
I forgot all Emma Watt. Yeah,
The Lion King was a little like off-putting. I don't know.
That was kind of Boots Magoots too.
Boots Magoots means bad here.
Yeah, sorry.
Or not great. So I don't know how to feel. Like if it's just,
I'm not excited about any like it's a cartoon because it's a cartoon.
Like, how are they going to do the underwater stuff?
I don't know. I don't care. I know they're trying to do a venture in a different direction to be fun and new. They're rehashing an old classic in an exciting way that I don't care about. Okay?
Let them have it. Let them have it.
I don't care.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, like,
I would. It would make more sense to me to make like Mulan with new fucking cartooning. Or I said that slow and dumb. to reanimate it. Well, no, I fucking don't like that either. That's a lie. Don't fucking touch it.
Yeah,
just don't touch it.
It kind of it's especially
fine.
Like
it is what it is.
The old cartoon was fun.
It is.
So like
what it is.
To not have music and not have Mushu, like what is the Little Mermaid not going to have?
It's insane to me.
Is the Little Mermaid not going to have fucking Flounder and other things?
Yeah. Did I tell you the other day?
Oh, the live action Aladdin wasn't awful.
wasn't even aware.
I didn't mind it.
Do you know who voiced Aladdin in the original cartoon?
Somebody who we're going to be talking about here in not too long.
Really?
Robin Williams.
No, that's Genie.
Fuck. Who'd you say?
Aladdin.
Oh, hang on. God damn it. What did you call Rami Malek last week?
Like Raphael Chalamet or something?
Rafiki
Chandelier.
Rafiki Chandelier is what I wanted to say from last week, and I fucking blew it.
No, it's Steve from Full House.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God damn it. Rafiki Chandelier.
Oh, R.I.P. Bob Saget, dog.
Oh. Yeah. R.I.P. Robin Williams, Genie. Oh. All right, what's next on the old movie news? We got another movie coming out in 2023 that I could give 2 shits about, but it was worth talking about.
You picked these.
Dude, I couldn't find any news this
You
week.
call me Dune or you call me Dude?
Dune.
Listen, Dune.
Dune 2 is coming out in 2023, also starring Timothée Chalamet. This kid's everywhere. Zendaya, Oscar Isaac.
If you can tell me Zendaya's last name, I'll suck your dick.
Oh, dude. Holland.
Tom, not Tim.
And Jason Momoa. I haven't even seen the first Dune, and I don't know that much about Dune, so does this mean anything to you?
No.
That was movie news!
I thought you were talking about Doom when we were loading it up here in the old softwares.
The Videoswagus.
And I was like, oh, because didn't they make a Doom movie?
Probably. I think they did.
I don't know. Chester Rico, go ahead and hit us with that synopsis of. Did we say what fucking movie we're doing?
Do they know what movie we're doing?
I don't think so. Well, you voted, you know.
Right.
It's Fear and Loathing of.
Fear and Loathing in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We're doing the Jumanji.
Emphasis on the Jew. All right. Give us that synopsis, cheese.
Jumanji is a 1995 American fantasy adventure film directed by Joe Johnston. This does not give a synopsis. Oh, the story centers around a supernatural board game that releases jungle-based hazards upon its players with every turn they take.
Jungle-based hazards.
This is the longest synopsis ever. The cast has to figure out how to get the monsters back in the board game and save their town and save Alan Parrish. This is starring... That's the worst synopsis. This is starring Robin Williams, Bonnie Hunt, a young Kirsten Dunst, Jonathan Hyde, David Alan Greer. Now, Jumanji, get some scores real quick.
Metacritic?
Where are the scores? Oh boy, just a second here. Tim, can you talk to the crowd for just a second
so
here?
if you don't know anything about director Joe Johnson, he did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He also did Jurassic Park 3 and October Sky. So the budget for this flick was $65 million. And fucking, you know how much this bitch brought home?
How much?
$263.
Hey!
Yo, this was a cash
Wow.
cow.
Yeah.
This thing made everyone money.
This, thank you for helping me out there. That was a pain in the ass to find the ratings. Jumanji has an IMDb score of 7 out of 10, a Rotten Tomatoes of 55%, and a Metacritic score of 30. Fuck Metacritic. Metacritic gave me 39. Their opinion means nothing.
Anyone. Fuck them.
IMDb sounds about right, and Rotten Tomatoes seems a little bit low to me.
Would you give those to me again?
Yeah, IMDb 7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes is 55%, and Meta fucking idiots is 39%.
Meta idiots. All right, well, let's get into the old caster Rooney Dune.
Let's do it.
So Bradley Pierce, this is Peter. He aged like a fine cider.
He's like a rotten fucking onion, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So little quips on old Bradley here. He was the voice of Chip in Back to the Future. I almost said Back to the Beauty.
American Future Beauty and the Queef.
American film. Beauty and the Beast. He was Chip before this movie, and since then he's pretty much done nada.
He's a hell of a lot better in this than the fucking Free Willy kid.
Yeah, and he's probably still a millionaire.
But boy, that well, you think?
Probably.
Ooh.
Should we pause and look it up?
I want to look up his net worth. What's his name again?
Bradley Pierce. I before E.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah,
right now.
I mean, he's got to have a pretty good amount of wealth. He did 2 fucking like pretty decent moves.
Yeah, his net worth is $300,000.
Oh, that's still pretty fucking rich.
Not $1 million.
Fine. Well, it looks like
it
like the guy on the right has a pretty. He had a pretty sweet night at the strip club. Is what happened.
Dude, his hairline is trying so hard.
Yeah, that's from 2019 also.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That?
I think. Well, the site I grabbed it from was published in 2019, so I guess that's, I don't know. This is what, 95? He was probably 12. I can't do math. He's doing okay.
It's like 100 years
I don't know.
later.
If I had 300,000 in anything, I'd be pretty stoked.
I'm not trying to shit on 300,000. I'm just like,
I also hate thou. I don't know why I just said it.
I just did too, I think.
I know.
300K, 300 grand. Jesus, how do you just say 300,000 normal? I guess I just did. But credit to the little kid version of this guy. I thought he did a fine job.
It was great. So I watched this, I don't know, a handful of times as a young tot.
Sure.
And right when I saw this little motherfucker's face, I was like, he's a monkey. Like, he looks like a little baby monkey.
Sure.
Like, I feel like he was cast to turn him into a monkey.
Yeah. Yeah. I can
If
see
you
that.
don't know, folks, he gets turned into a monk. And I'm not talking Adrian.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
No, he does. Hey, he does good in this.
Yeah. I thought it was great.
Yeah, he did perfectly fine.
Fuck. Do we want to get into it already?
Well, who else we got in the cast?
All right.
Yeah, we can get into it, but
So this movie, my sweet little friend to my left.
yeah. Whoa.
Oh, these are two middle-aged women that I would let do anything to me. Bonnie Hunt. Oops. That's the teaser. Yay. Love her, dude.
Really?
Are you saying nigh?
I mean,
Really?
I'm not. It's like the most neutral looking white woman I've ever seen.
Dude, she's 60 on the right.
And you let her do anything to you?
Sure.
You let her file your taxes.
Well, you probably
Because that's all she could do.
You probably do it better than me.
I'm not. Look,
I
I'm
let
not
her
trying.
toss my grape nuts.
I'm not trying to sit here and say she's unattractive. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but damn.
Dude.
You said Julia Roberts reminds you of your mother last week.
Oh, I would take Bonnie Hunt over fucking Julia Roberts any day of the week.
Put it in the poll. No way. There's no way you let
Yes,
Bonnie
dude.
give you a full Hummer over Julia Roberts.
Dude, H3. Come on.
One finger in the butt, blowjob. You're letting
Any finger she wants.
over J. Roberts.
Toads. 1000%.
We've not seen eye to eye on a few things in this movie show, but this might be
Dude.
it.
Bonnie Hunt is a prize to be won.
Bonnie Hunt looks like Helen Hunt has a sister who's not as attractive. I didn't know.
They're all heiresses to the ketchup dynasty.
Oh God. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess in regards to the
Wow.
movie,
Why are you shaming my taste?
I'm not shaming your taste. I'm just saying it's wrong.
Oh, I just almost fell really hard.
Just like Bonnie Hunt's career.
Yeah, she's gonna fall for me, baby.
No, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong.
Dude,
Dude.
are you fucking? She's a vision.
That's not a vision.
Dude.
No, it's not.
She's a vision.
That's everybody's late aunt on the right.
Maybe it's
sorry.
maybe it's just the headband that's making me hard.
Ugh.
You got good teeth for an old broad too.
Dude, I'm not saying. Look, I'm just saying. You didn't like Julia Roberts last week, and now I
I'm
can't.
saying, fucking J. Rob's fine, but she's not. You know, Bonnie Hunt, dog.
We could talk about this for hours. I feel like
This could be the whole episode.
I'm gonna.
Well,
just,
actually, I got another heavy hitter down on the wayside.
let's
But
see it.
She didn't age like a cream puff. Did you leave the fucking door open, or is it sunny outside? Am I having a stroke?
April.
March on.
Bonnie Hunt's great in this. Who are you gonna show next, though?
Well, do you want to go back to back cuties?
Well, I want to see. Yeah, now I want to see.
Okay, we're going back to back cutes.
Please do.
Dude.
Say her name. Say her fucking name.
I took German.
Well, that made me real.
It's either BB or Bebe. There's no accent, so I'm gonna go BB. I was a Cheers guy coming up. This was Frasier's wife. Oh, the look of the stain on your face makes me fucking salivate.
Well, dude, the one on the left is like
It's a bad pick.
The one on the left's great.
Oh,
Dude,
left. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I
You,
don't have a lot of attributes. I'm surprised I'm married.
I'm so lonely.
They're attributes.
Yeah. So you think the one on the right? You're still into the one on the right?
No.
Thank you. Okay. All right.
That's a bad pick, though, dude.
Look, if Kyle Broflovsky's mom lost 100 pounds, that's what on the right would look like.
Yeah, I mean, we're also talking about 62. I mean, I think the old fucking Bonnie Huntsville is doing. I mean, she's the heiress of the ketchup dynasty.
I will. You know who does look great at 62?
What's that?
Julia Roberts.
I was they're gonna say Craig Evans.
Oh God, Craig is
Yeah.
fucking good looking dude.
Wow, I can really taste that Tillamook.
That what?
Yeah.
Did you say Tillamook?
I said a word.
Let's keep going with the cast.
Yeah, cast is pretty good. You got 2 more options here. What do you think?
Let's do Jonathan Hyde.
Jonathan Hyde. So if you remember,
Richie Rich?
Yes, Richie Rich. But I was trying to think of a TV program. I forget what episode it was. It was about zombies and killing them on FX, and I could not, for the life of me, remember the name of the program. Jonathan Hyde here is like the purveyor of funding the zombies in the program The Strain.
Oh,
The Strain.
that's right.
Was what I was trying to think of.
Good job.
3 months later, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's been everywhere. Richie Rich, fucking. He did the dad in this movie, and the hunter. Oh, we already fucking ruined this. Sam and Van Pelt.
Yeah, he does 2 characters.
Yeah.
He's Alan Parrish's dad.
Yeah.
Alan Parrish is Robin Williams, who I hope we have on here.
Actually, no, I didn't, because everyone knows what Robin Williams. Everyone knows what Robin looks like. As you know, he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Yep. So I wanted you to remember him the way you would like to. So I didn't pull him.
A big blue guy coming out of a bottle? Because that's my Robbie Wee. Robbie W.
It's like my dick coming out of my grandma's couch. Cut it.
Jonathan Hyde in this is pretty fucking good, dude. He does.
He's great.
He does a good job of being a stern, wealthy dad, and he does a good job as a stern, probably wealthy exotic African hunter. He's hunting animals.
Yeah.
And his voice in this is fucking commanding. Now, I will say, and I guess we're getting into it. Are we getting into it?
We're getting into
now
it.
Now we're into it. Dude, the early scenes where Robin Williams' character, Alan Parrish, is still a boy, when he yells at his wife to stop talking to her, it is fucking wow.
Simpler times.
And it works. Yeah. Dude, and it works, too.
Yeah.
Grab your coat. Yeah.
Like, fuck. That'd be neat.
Well, Sam, grab your coat, get in the car.
Yeah. Fuck. I always want to go to... Oh, about to run out of propane.
That's fine.
Yep.
I'm all warmed up now, being next to you, boy.
Oh, and all the fucking rained eggs. What were we talking about here?
We were talking about Jonathan Hyde as Van Pelt and the dad in Jumanji, the movie that we watched.
That just takes out 6 of my trivia questions.
Yeah. Who's that last person you got right below?
David Alan Grier. Carl, dude. Carl is the man.
Carl's fun in this.
Dare I say it? Favorite character.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I mean, he's yeah. I mean, wow, it's probably not. I mean, it's not a Bonnie Hunt reaction, but yeah, I could see that. Carl works for Alan Parrish's dad at the Parrish Shoe Factory at the beginning, where he is creating a really cool new shoe.
Thou shall not
pass.
Parrish.
Oh, that's not okay. And his shoe gets destroyed by young Alan Parrish. Yeah, I guess we're into it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
So
is that all those people?
That's all.
Yeah, that's all the peeps.
We don't have a young Alan Parrish in there. That's okay.
No, because he's a bit of a dweeb, and he quit acting in '95, and
the year this came, 2 years later.
Yeah, like he did 2 years after this. And yeah. I'm spitballing.
I actually thought you did okay as like a little dweeb who's about to get beat up.
I don't like his face though.
Yeah, I think maybe you're not supposed to.
Nah, I didn't like
the real Bonnie Hunt face. Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
I didn't care for young Bonnie Hunt neither. But she turned into a dime. I almost pulled her up.
Whoa.
No. The actress.
You didn't like the young version of her.
Yeah.
But now?
Yeah.
You're into her.
That she's of legal tender.
Oh, you're talking about the actress who played the younger version
Correct.
of Bonnie. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Bonnie Hunt just when she was young.
No, I speak confused.
Confusionese, dude.
Delicious.
So we can get into it.
Yeah.
As we're into it. So I think
you want to do the 3 R's or?
Fuck. Is this typically where we go into scenes we like and don't like?
Yeah.
So I didn't like the very beginning when it's not so much that I didn't like it. It just felt weird that like he's about to get beat up by like 7 kids for we don't really know why because
a couple of sexy young bucks.
He gets like
a lot of cool bicycles in that scene, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of banana seeds.
Yep.
$10 worth of respect, buddy.
Hey.
100 actually.
Check out the Patreon for that full story.
And he goes to his dad's shoe factory because he's about to get beat up by like 7 kids, and his dad is just like, "You need to face your own fears like a man," and yada 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 yada.
That's pretty good.
And
It's pretty good Sam Parrish you guys going on there.
Thank you. And young Alan Parrish is just like, "Fuck, okay." And then he goes outside, and this is all right in front of their factory.
Yeah.
And then just gets beat up real quick, and his bike's stolen.
Yeah, I will say, Sam's a busy man, and
Sure.
he does later say, "I thought it was just that one bully you were talking about. I didn't realize there was fucking 7 of those cocksuckers."
Sam, look out the window.
He's a busy boy.
There was 9 kids circling your bike.
He's making $100,000 a year. He's a busy guy.
He just had to look.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
He destroys Carl's shoe.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is too futuristic for what we're talking about.
yeah.
Like, dude, you brought a fucking Air Force One out in '69. Come on, man. What are we doing? Pretty sick though. That peel on the back, that Parrish on the back, dude. Pretty sick.
Pretty sick.
Pretty cool.
So anyway, the beginning of the movie, I guess I'm doing the whole movie now. I'm not gonna.
What'd you like? What'd you not like?
Well,
You just did what you
I guess
didn't
just the fucking when the girl comes over and then he finds that board game because it's making the sound at him.
Riddle me this.
Yo.
Do only the kids hear the sound?
Great fucking question. Don't know. I mean, it must be because like nobody else hears it when he's walking through a construction
See, this is one of those
site.
things that like if they told me in the movie that only the kids hear the sound, I'd be like, don't fucking tell me that.
Yeah.
I'm a douchebag.
Right.
I want to figure that out for myself.
Right.
But now I'm actually confused.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I think it was confusing because it was like nobody else just kids like if you're
I think you're supposed to pick up on that only the children's have the wow. The fucking the propanes is really throwing me off right now.
turn it off.
I don't want to get up.
Alan Parrish gets sucked into Jumanji.
Yeah.
And then we pan a bunch of years later.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about the first third of the movie?
Pretty bored.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Like up until like the new kids find the board game.
Well, I thought it was an interesting way. Like I forgot this movie like a lot. So I wanted it to be set in like 18 whatever the fuck for like a minute and be like have a little backstory on like where this fucking thing comes from. But we don't really get that. But the way that they tie that off is like whoever unburies this, God rest his soul. That was like that's pretty heavy for 95 for a fucking PG movie for kids. This movie, guys, this movie is not for fucking children. It's not.
Yeah, I mean,
we didn't do this. We didn't do the postie.
Oh
Like,
shit!
This makes it seem like a happy, good, jolly, fun time. Let's have fun. Oh, we're gonna see some rhinos. No, dude, bunch of kids' parents die. Shit goes wrong. There's a child abduction that no one knows what happens to young Alice Parrish. Like it's a fucking sad time.
It is a good point. I didn't notice that he's just up in the top, like with a quirky smile, like
Who knows? Jumanji.
It's not that feel goody.
No, it's very far from feel goody. But I kind of wish we had a little more backstory in the 1800 times.
Yeah.
I do like the coldness that we get from the parents, and it sets late 60s, though I wasn't there. I feel like that paints a pretty good picture of an affluent guy with a son that doesn't want to follow in his footsteps. I think that's pretty fun. I think they do that pretty well. The owners of my company is a 3-generational thing.
Oh wow!
And their kids don't want to take on the business.
Sure.
So I like to imagine it's similar to this.
Sure.
Fuck you! You'll make boxes. You'll do it, and you'll like it. It's not like that though. But I like that. I don't know. That shit confuses me. Like, if you're gonna hand me a fucking company, bro,
right?
I'm probably gonna take the fucking company. Like, what are you talking about? I gotta start my own shit from scratch. You're stupid. What are you talking about? Jesus, that's straight R word. That's dumb. So I guess we can get into scenes we liked and we didn't like. The CGI in this fucking thing. Like, I know it's 95. I realize that. Stampede thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Monkeys? Nah.
They were not
great.
good.
And I am not a guy that thinks a monkey is funny.
Yeah, they were supposed to definitely be like a lot of comic relief in this.
So here is where you're thinking I'm going to go somewhere and I'm not. Look like shit. Monkey's pretty funny.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought the monkey in the fridge?
Pretty funny. Taking the car and the motorcycle.
The motorcycle? Oh, pre-question? I'll answer it for you. KZ1000B.
1000B, yep.
I had one.
I knew that. Really? You had that same bike?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Remember, I parked it at your mom's when I lived there. The cop bike? You know, remember the fucking the police fucking interceptor I had with the lights, the sirens?
No.
If I have time,
Really?
maybe I'll put a clip in. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I had one of those. My dad was he worked for a funeral company, and they took on
Dead people?
yeah, a lot of dead folk running through that business there. But they were they had Jesus fuck. Sorry, I'm working through this one. Fuck. Wow. Usually I can pull through a little bit. That was bad. They had what's the word I'm looking for here? Retired police motorcycles. They were basically police for hire. Fucking anyway. So much so, when that sentence halfway through, they Jesus. Hired police is what I'm getting at here. He did Elton John when he came to town. He was their police escort.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Good for him.
Where the fuck was I going with this? Thank you.
We're talking about Jumanji.
Jumanji.
1995.
Yep. Scenes I like, scenes I didn't like.
Yeah.
The monkeys.
Yeah.
Fun, surprisingly to me. Didn't like. What scenes did I not like? Well, I don't want to get to the end though.
I mean, we're kind of driving that way.
Yeah. The end is fun, but confusing.
Mm-hmm.
So, fucking Robin Williams and Bonnie Hunt, they just get to live a life and a half. That's just how that plays out. This whole movie actually doesn't have to happen. Like, none of it. Even once we roll a 5 and an 8 to get Robin back, even though that's not what we're trying to do, we found a game and we had some fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is not to get Robin back at all. It's just we're bored and our parents fucking died, so we're playing with the game.
Right.
Once we get Robin back, he can be like, "Hey, don't fucking touch this thing. We don't have to do anything else." And then we do, like, a lot. And also, like, we don't have to wait for shit to happen. Like, we can get some mosquitoes and then just roll really quick and then move the fuck on. We don't gotta wait for shit to go wrong. Like, this game could take 17 minutes if we wanted it to.
Yeah, you don't really have to roll that far.
If you don't get sucked into the cocksucker, yeah, this could take a half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't gotta. That's my main qualm. Is fucking. We tried to play it in 69, and some shit happened. We get some bats and some mosquitoes and shit. And what happened though? Like, we lose Alan, but like, the repercussions of the things that comes out of the game, it doesn't really affect the community, like, at all. Like
the first round?
Yeah. When
Alan's a
young
kid?
body,
yeah,
I forget her name now. Her character's name, I don't
remember.
But yeah, no, we don't have to do that. Like, when we rolled the 5 and the 8, or I think they roll a 5 to get.
Yeah, it's one of them.
I forget. To get Robin Williams back, we don't have to finish the game,
mm-hmm.
like, at all. Like, the house is like, we have like a lion, but like, fucking shoot the lion. Like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, you can pay a couple of gold rupees to get like a semi-automatic weapon without paperwork.
Right.
Like, we can kill this lion.
Yeah, that
it's
was
not
kind
a
of
big deal.
Weird scene. He's
yeah,
just
in 95, probably pretty true.
I guess. Yeah. Here's some gold doubloons that you don't know that exist.
Yeah, which also, like, those could be like fucking Easter candy. Like,
maybe they
you
were.
just see some shiny shit on the table and you're like, "Oh, this paperwork doesn't matter anymore." Yeah. I don't know. 95 is probably a wild time.
Sure.
I was 4.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my qualm with the storyline.
Sure.
Is that we don't really need to play the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of story stuff that kind of could be nitpicked and be like, well, that doesn't necessarily add up. I think for me, the stuff that I definitely liked, I did think it was fun that I liked the setting. I liked that it was in like a cool old house. I thought that was kind of fun and gave an element of like the location was like unique also, like with the vines coming through. And then the big thing that I liked was that I thought it was fun that every time the dice rolled, like you knew a new element was going to come in.
Sure.
And like whether the CGI was, because obviously, yeah, the monkeys did not look great, but like
They were fun though.
The vines were fun.
I'm a monkey hater.
The spiders were kind of fun.
The spiders were the worst looking thing in the movie.
Over the monkeys?
Yes, 1000%.
Hmm.
They're like big bath toys. They look terrible.
Yeah.
The close-ups, I'll give you that. But the when they're like bad, not good. 95, big fucking budget though.
Sure.
Talking to 95, like
I guess I liked that there was this element of every time you rolled the dice, a new fun thing was going to happen. Like some of it didn't look good. Like it's 95.
It's
but,
95. Yeah. Some of it did look pretty good though.
Kirsten Dunst's character, who we didn't put in here, who we just reviewed last week.
That's why I didn't put her in here, because I probably would have found the same picture, and you already saw her last week if you watched the show. Watch the show. You'll see other things.
This is 5 years before that, and I actually thought she does a really good job. She's kind of like what's up? Her parents are dead, so she deals with that by lying all the time about what happened, which is kind of like tongue in cheek that I got a kick out of, and
that's something like fucking yeah. Both of their parents are dead.
Yes.
And what the fuck's her name now? Gertrude or some shit.
I don't.
We're doing a movie review. I should know the fucking name.
Me too.
Anyway, and fucking Fine Dime is supposed to be
Fine Dime.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. Middle-aged, prize to be won. There's like, I don't know anything about psychology or anything, but if you have two kids that their parents just died 2 weeks ago, and one is pathologically lying and the other one isn't talking, maybe you shouldn't ground them. I think they need help. Like you probably shouldn't be too hard on them. Like,
you're right. I think also like
it's the 90s.
Well, it's probably tough also being a fucking aunt or an uncle. Then all of a sudden you're a parent of two like young kids.
Yeah, 1000%.
Should you ground them right away? No, you're totally right. But like, I'm sure that's a fucking weird spot to be in.
Who's your favorite character?
I got a few more scenes I want to talk about.
Okay, go for it.
I think. Tell me, did you notice? Because a lot of the parts that really I thought were like, oh, nice. Because this does not have very good reviews. It's not looked upon real fondly.
No, it's pretty negative, especially for a kid.
And I definitely was nowhere near hating this. Like, it has issues for sure.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this blows fucking. We watched the other week.
Bring It On.
The week before that.
The week before that, we did fucking.
Why is this hard?
We just did this. Free Willy.
Free Willy. This is 1,000 leagues better than Free Will.
Oh, 100%. I really liked a lot of the music in this.
Oh, interesting.
Do you remember when he first shows up to? There's actually a few scenes that I want to talk about that I liked before I get into all the shit.
Now
that
you're
I didn't
getting into the grind, baby. Hit me with it.
Do you remember when he first shows up at Bonnie Hunt's character's house and knocks on the door, and then the music kind of kicks in behind it? And I don't know if you didn't.
I did not really notice that.
Dude, I noticed it was weird how, and I get affected a lot by music, so it's not always like you have to take it with a bit of a grain of salt, but I instantly got goosebumps. And it's not the most amazing scene ever, but when it hits her that she realizes that it's Alan, because she's been told her entire life that she's was crazy
insane,
because she saw a kid get sucked into a board game, which was a really fun dynamic when she's like, my life has been ruined from this. I'm not playing it. And he's like, how do you think my last fucking years have gone? And I was like, oh, fuck. That's pretty good. And they play this little theme to it that happens a couple times in the movie that I was like, oh, fuck, I really like this. Any thoughts on that when they first meet?
I think the dynamic in that scene specifically, I do remember that. I don't remember the music though, because music usually touches me.
I'll look it up
as well
and show you.
But I like that they used the doorway the way they used it.
Yep.
That was a really good use of space in my eyes.
Yeah. Of not letting them in.
Yeah.
But
That's
kind of
like
curious.
when you're a kid and you have like the chain, like
Yeah.
you get that little narrow gap way, and when she realizes that that's Alan and that like her shrink has been lying to her effectively, it's pretty powerful stuff. It's pretty good.
Agreed. I think a lot of the scenes that I liked were almost every time Carl the cop was in a scene.
Love Carl.
Was real, not over the top funny,
Nope.
but like, this is a weird predicament. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
It's great.
Every time I fucking roll up, someone's, what the fuck are these
I'll
monkeys
say
doing
now,
over here?
Carl, my favorite character.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, because I want to talk about Carl. He's the best.
Yeah. I mean,
that's why I pulled him for the little thing we do.
he's great in
Love
this.
him.
He's great.
Love him.
Great in this. I'm trying to think of one more scene that I really like, because there's definitely at least a couple. I guess I could get into some of the scenes that I didn't like.
Sure, do it.
And Tim kind of touched on it too, because this movie, if you want to dissect the plot, has quite a few holes.
A lot of holes.
The time travel aspect is very confusing.
You talking towards the end?
Well, yeah,
Or
because
at the beginning, I suppose. As
okay,
well.
so one of the first scenes that I was. Did I like it? Did I not like it? It was confusing. There's like a homeless man living up at the old parish.
Fucking sick setup. That
Dude, he's got a great spot.
Which is almost too nice, because you're like, is this guy fucking homeless? Because this is fucking pretty sweet digs.
Yeah. Well, and mind you that the crux is that, or the consensus at that time is that Alan Parishes, who's young Robin Williams, his dad chopped him up into little bits and hid him in the walls of the house. There's like a spooky ghost story behind the place. And
Which
then
the exterminator is way too forward with that.
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't want to live here. Kids die.
don't go down that road.
But the homeless guy, he's like, what happened to my parents? What happened to the people who ran this place? He's like, oh, they like went to exile and now they live on Adam Street. And
yeah,
then the
bad
next,
way to go about that.
the next scene is Adam Street, the cemetery, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real weird way to say they're dead.
Yeah.
So I wasn't a huge fan of that. And then also I
thought about that scene too. I grabbed Grace and I was like, is that a fucking stupid way of saying that?
really
Like,
stupid
that's a
way of
really
saying
dumb
that.
way of saying that. Like, that's to me, that's bad.
Oh yeah, they
writing.
passed away.
It's not.
Oh, they're on Adam Street. Oh, cool. I'll go see them. Oh,
Yeah. It's supposed to be like, ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck
Yeah.
you. That's not how people talk.
Also, as much as I liked Van Pelt, who's the hunter that gets brought into the game, he was kind of fun and
I thought he was great.
real bad shooter, but tries his hardest.
I also think he would have known the kind of rounds he wanted to buy.
Agreed. Yeah. The plot hole stuff with him, especially like he's a master hunter and he's chasing Alan, and then Alan runs around the block and then comes right back into the house. Is like, huh. And then the stuff in the supermarket where like it's hard to nitpick Jumanji, but it's like, how the fuck did you know that they're right there? And then like within 1 minute, the fucking 9-year-old boy creates an elaborate trap.
It felt very Blues Brothers meets Home Alone 2 in that scene.
Yeah. Wow. That's a great comparison.
Yep.
But the good to me definitely outweighs the bad. The plot holes, what I was going to get at with the time travel, and you touched on it a little bit earlier, is like Carl's timeline wasn't affected.
Interesting. Didn't think about that.
Anybody who was an adult when all the crazy shit happened, their timeline still existed, but nobody else's did.
I didn't even think about that. And do we want to get to the end here?
I think we're getting into it.
Fucking real creepy with the kids that they don't know that think they know.
Dude, yeah, and that's like literally the last scene.
Yeah. Well, I get being excited about seeing some kids that you think you know.
That you knew for a day that helped you. Well,
they did kind of save your life or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, because that's a scenario that will never happen.
Look, when you start dabbling with time travel, shit's gonna get a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact of the matter is like his Alan Parishes, who is Robin Williams, who I think Robin Williams does a fine job in this. I mean, it's not the best Robin Williams, but it is what it is.
It's fine.
His parents are alive now in the Go Back timeline because he never went missing.
Correct.
But like
which also saves the town. Because
because the shoes
the company didn't shut down.
Good point. That's a good point.
Did you notice the porn stores and shit that we walked past a couple times?
No.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. When you start dealing with time travel, shit's gonna get a little bit wonky.
It's gonna go wrong.
The confusing thing was that like they time travel and are only the two people that played Jumanji. Now they're the only ones that time traveled. Like Carl's timeline gets fixed because then the shoe doesn't get thing because he owns up to young Alan Parrish was the one that fucked up the shoe. Like nobody else's timeline. So it's hard to nitpick when time travel gets involved because it starts to get really fucking confusing. But like one thing I want to mention, when they see them at the end of the movie,
them being the kids,
they see them again at the Christmas party because life's been saved for them. The parents make a comment where they're like, "We're gonna
the ski trip.
We're gonna go ski tripping in Canada," and they yell, "No!" I didn't get that.
That's where they died.
The parents originally died in Canada.
Yeah, Colorado.
Did not pick up on that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like, why did they give a fuck about that?
Yeah, that's why Aunt fucking Gertrude or whatever has them because they went away on vacation and died. Yeah.
Thank you.
See.
I didn't pick up on that. Any other scenes that stand out to you that you feel like need mentioning before we start to land this bird?
I did like the animatronics. Some of them, I should say. The plant-based stuff, the lion, not great. So the board game, when fucking Van Pelt is about to shoot Robin Williams in the fucking face, and he rolls the dice. I thought that was pretty, what's the word?
Cinematic.
Less words. I thought the bouncing of the dice is cool, but they give the board game like a life of its own. Like it knows when you're doing things, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
So how does it know that it landed on a 2? You know, because it falls down through the house,
right?
So how does it know? How does it know Jumanji?
It must be microchips.
Did you notice that as well?
It must be magnetic.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of a weird parallel to the future.
Yeah.
Microchips doesn't make sense.
No.
It would still be magnetic.
95. They didn't know what microchips were doing.
Be magnetic in 95.
Yeah.
1,000%. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to touch on with this? I think we kind of wrapped it here.
I think like there's a part where the really young kid whose name now I can't remember.
The really young kid?
The little brother.
Peter?
Peter. He tries to cheat.
Oh, and he gets turned into the monk.
And then he starts to get turned
into the monk.
Yeah, he gets turned into a monkey. But no.
Oh, the crying scene with the tail is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I thought he had to take a shit.
Dude, I didn't know what I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, I mean, it was Jumanji. Go back and revisit it, but I'm ready to jump into some 3 hours and land this bird.
All right, baby. You want to start?
Sure. Fuck. Totally. Damn it. Okay, so my rewatchability on Jumanji is really low.
Sam's.
I think I did this with Bring It On, where it's like I can still enjoy a movie, but like, dude, I was calling Bring It On
He's
Brink.
been saying Bring It On as Brink all
I got it mixed up last week, but it's a fun movie, but yeah, the rewatchability is low. Again, this is like I don't need to see this again. Like, am I gonna actively go to look for this again? Like within the next 7 years? Probably not. So the
7 years.
I mean, unless there's a reason to, I'm not gonna like actively go to watch this again. So the rewatchability is low. That doesn't always mean that it's a bad flick, but it just means that I'm like it's not good enough to make me dying to see this again. Now the recommendations, yeah, I think I would recommend this, especially like, granted it's a little darkish for kids.
A little dark.
I think you could still watch it. Like we turned.
I don't think the kiddies are gonna pick up on a lot of the stuff. I didn't.
We turned out fine.
Coming back on it, I didn't realize there was so much death and despair.
So I'd like to think that some kids could get some kicks out of this, and I would recommend it. Again, if you grew up with it and remember it fondly, then give it a watch. But recommendations there, but not necessarily to everybody, which is kind of like everything. Sometimes we would recommend it, sometimes we wouldn't. And the rating for me on this one was tough. I think last week I gave Bring It On a 6.5 and I still liked it. But I think with Jumanji, I also liked it, but I think this is just not quite a 7 for me, so I'd have to give it about a 6.9. Like
over Bring It On?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. Now, when you say it like that, I start to...
I would rather watch Bring It On than this.
It's funny. I think you're right, man. My rewatchability for Bring It On was a little bit higher, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Baby.
6.9 out of 10. It's not amazing. It's better than what it gets. It gets remembered poorly. Like the rating, it's like a 55% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 39 on fucking. And both of those seem a little bit low to me, but it's not amazing. It's a fun little adventure to jump back into if you haven't seen it in 15, 17, 20 fucking years. But it's gonna sit on the shelf for a long time for me.
Definitely gonna sit on the shelf. I will say before I jump into mine, I'm glad that the new Jumanji did not try to do the old.
Mm-hmm.
But at that token, I'm fucking don't call me out, folks. New Jumanjis might be a little bit funner than old Jumanji.
New Jumanji is not bad.
It's pretty good. Pretty good time.
The cast brings it real well.
Oh,
yeah. Different movies.
Definitely different movies. They almost could have called it something totally different.
Jungle Fever 3, The Quest for fucking...
The Quest for the Rock.
Jack Black. Yeah, The Quest for the Rock. Yeah.
Oh, why don't you lean on me there?
Hit me with your rewatchability on this guy.
Rewatch. Same boat. I think 7 years is a bit tough. Oh, fuck. Maybe it's not, though. Because I think the last time I watched this was probably 15 years ago. And if we weren't doing this, I don't know if there'd be a reason to watch it again. So maybe you're tried and true on that. But for argument's sake, I'm going to give it a 5-year rewatch.
Okay. That's fair.
Just because I got a couple of young bucks coming up, a couple of nephews, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe want to see some bad-looking rhinos stumble through a house.
Yeah, that's a good point. If Emily and Henry want to watch this in 5 years, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it. It's a little dark, though, for the kiddos.
Dude, yeah. It was...
A lot of death. A lot of death going on.
I remember it kind of being a little scary. Not scary, but a little creepy as a kid.
Yeah, it's not creepy. It's
the
just
drums kind of even spooked me a little bit.
The drums are a bit spooks. Yeah.
Gunk, gunk, gunk.
I think we already touched on it, but the poster is not reflective of what's going on.
That's a good call.
Not even close.
Yeah, Robin Willams. Hey, welcome to the jungle. Nope. He is missing his boat. His folks.
He sure is.
Recommendations.
Yeah, pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
At the age my nephews are, nah. And the age my friends are, nah.
Yeah. Boomers aren't gonna like it.
Not really. Maybe my dad. I think he'd fall asleep to it though.
Oh yeah.
I think he falls asleep during a good movie. So yeah.
You could sleep during this.
You could.
It doesn't have
the drums might be a bit annoying, but
yeah.
Shoes. They had to pick shoes. Could have been like a fucking dildo factory. Don't.
A lot of rubber in both.
Yeah. Anything else for me there?
Lay your rating on me.
Rating. Jesus. I think I gave fucking Free Will a 4. I think I'm gonna give this a 5.
Yeah.
It's watchable. It's definitely way more fun than Free Willy, but it's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
It's an hour 44, but it feels like 2.5.
Did it?
It feels long.
Yeah.
Like I said, when we're rolling the dice and shit, we don't need to wait for the bad stuff to happen.
Yeah, if you just went real quick, it'd be over really fast. Yeah. Go,
like if this
go,
happened
go.
now, like there'd be a game show about like how quick can you get through Jumanji? And
yeah.
it wouldn't be like, oh, I got water damage, but
it rained.
We can fucking get through it.
Yeah.
It's not fucking.
Well, that's fair, folks. I mean, I don't disagree with you on any of that. So, is it time for something else? Wait, what time is it?
Untied your belt.
Was pretty tight.
A little bit of quiz
in your pants. Time for Jumanji and Robin Willams. He's dead and his parents are dead too. Well, I barely by the skin of my teeth beat old Mr. T last week.
Yeah,
so
you squeaked on by there.
I'm going to take the honors and go ahead and go first.
Oh,
this week.
Lay mommy there, cheese.
right. A little bit of trivia. Finish the sentence.
Oh God.
In the jungle, you must wait till the dice read.
5 or 8.
Bing, 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 bing. Question number dos. What year did Alan Parrish's die on the tombstone when he goes and visits them on Adams Street?
Did he die?
What year did his parents die?
91.
Ding, 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 ding.
I was born in 91.
Speaking of years, how many years pass between Alan getting sucked into the game and then when he gets released back into the real world?
26.
Ding, 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 ding. Cleaning house. What basketball player does Carl want to use his new shoe?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Ding, 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 ding.
I almost said Dr. J.
Slaying, brah. What is the name of the town in New Hampshire that this takes place?
It's in New Hampshire?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you just said New England the whole time.
They do say New England, but
Is it Parishtown?
that's a great guess, but no.
I don't know.
Brantford.
I wouldn't have known.
That's a hell of a round, though. 4 out of 5, baby.
Yeah.
Gang. Oh, baby gang. Sorry, Theo. Thank you, Theo.
Shit. All right, Chester Cheese. Okay. What is the first animals Jumanji makes appear?
Bats.
Nice. I feel like that's worded by a 7-year-old. Game make animal? What is?
It's like Crystalia. Animal make a who? Sorry.
What is Sam's birthday? You can just give me the date, not the year. Bing, bing, bong, 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 bing, bing, bong.
I don't know.
You know me.
July 14th. July 18th.
You
July
know-
16th.
You know me?
I do. June 16th. June 18th.
There you go.
Is it the same birthday? I don't want to point. But what is the answer? Oh,
1921.
damn. Wait. His mom?
No,
Who was born in 1921?
Sam. His dad. Yeah.
When did they mention that part?
It's on his tombstone.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Same,
Touche.
same.
Yeah, I didn't look that hard. Good job.
Oh, this is a good one. What is Alan's astrological sign?
Libra.
Because
Because it's mine. And it was weird that she was like, because he's a Libra. I'm like,
well, she's a fucking a weirdo.
she has trauma.
What is Sarah's profession? I almost just gave it away there.
She's a fucking psychic.
Yep.
I think that's 3 out of 4.
It is.
So a fucking tiebreaker here. Or, well, no, to tie or to lose.
Oh.
Damn it.
You want the heat?
Bring me whatever you got, son.
Okay. What movie do the monkeys watch when they're looting the TV store?
I don't know. I'll take a hint.
Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, fucking, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's a home run of a hint.
Oh, it is. I know what movie you're talking about. I can't fucking, there's no way. I just want to go home. Fucking, the lion,
The lion, the tombstone, and the handgun.
The Wizard of Oz.
There you go.
That was way too good of a hint.
Yeah.
Is that a tie?
Yeah. Okay. I got a tiebreaker for you. Do you want me to give you the tiebreaker?
I mean, we can tie or we can do tiebreaker.
You want me to do it, or do you want to give me one?
I don't have any more.
Okay. Fuck. That one might be a bit tricky.
Lit hunger.
This one's What did Alan use for toilet paper in the jungle?
Banana leaves.
Damn it! Let me give you one more, just for fun.
Okay.
What is the store the hostage situation takes place in?
Sir Save-A-Lot.
Yes! Good work. Well, guys, fucking A.
Felt like a time.
That was a pretty fucking good round. This has been Approved for All Audiences. If you want to check us out on Instagram, we are at Approved for All Audiences. If you want to check us out on Twitter, we are at Approved for All. You're probably watching us on You're probably already watching us. You are probably already watching us on YouTube, but we're at Approved for All Audiences on YouTube. Audio, wherever you get it. If you're already listening, besides Pandora, you can go fuck yourself. Our website is approvedforaudiences.buzzsprout.com, and check us out for our polls every Friday about 11 o'clock.
Get in that poll. Let us know.
That's Tim Benteen on Instagram, Facebook, but we prefer you use Approved for All Audiences on Twitter and Instagram. Anything else you want to hit there, Cheese?
No, just thank everybody again. The support has been great, and we appreciate you guys, and we're going to keep pumping these pieces of shit out so you can fucking choke them down.
All right, brother. Love you.